Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you Marvel October 2024 Solicitations. And I don't have any kind of big book or anything like this today. I do have stuff that I'm looking at from like Games Radar and talking about what's going on in October. We've already kind of talked about Iron Man being relaunched here, but we'll get into that again because that's one of the big ones. We're getting a Storm issue 1 by Morewa Ayodele and Lucas Wernick. Let's see. Her own solo series. Aurora Monroe has lived many lives. She's been a thief, a goddess, an X-Man, a queen, and now an Avenger. She's the most prominent, most respected, and most powerful mutant on the world stage. Yep. And in that role, she intends to be a force for positive change. First up, a major meltdown at a nuclear facility in Oklahoma City draws Storm from her sanctuary in Atlanta and into a moral conflict that will test her iron resolve. Guest starring X Factor's Frenzy. 40 pages, $4.99. Interesting. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, Issue 1. Jed McKay, Alessandro Cappuccio. See. Mark Spector, back from the beyond. As an avatar agent of the Egyptian god of the moon, Khonshu, former mercenary Mark Spector has died and come back to life on more than one occasion. To the ignorant, his fate beyond death's grasp may seem idyllic, but being chosen as a Fist of Khonshu comes with a heavy cost. And like bones in a street fight, Mark Spencer and the multitudes he contains may be about to break. 32 pages, $4.99. Yeah, Fist of Khonshu. Sorry about any kind of glare. And of course we've got Iron Man, Spencer Ackerman, and Julius Ota. A new brutal era begins. Roxxon and AIM team up to take on Stark Unlimited, but they're ready for the old Tony Stark. This one, he's a lot angrier than he used to be. Iron Man is going to war. New armor, old enemies, and unbelievable twists abound in this fresh take on a fury-powered Iron Man from Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Spencer Ackerman and groundbreaking artist Julius Ota. 40 pages, $4.99. So, yes, I am looking forward to that, and we'll be getting that because I go for the big three. Blade Red Band, issue 1 of 5. Brian Hill and CF Villa. That's a pretty good team there. A new dawn for the Daywalker. Ooh, let's see. There's our cover there. For years, Blade has been the deadliest vampire hunter in the Marvel Universe. With an arsenal of wooden stakes, silver bullets, and razor bats at his command, few have known the taste of vengeance and blood like Blade. But after the harrowing events of Blood Hunt, what's left of Marvel's most infamous vampire? Did any of the vampire within Blade survive? Did any of the man? Find out here at the skin-searing dawn of a bloody new Blade saga. 32 pages, explicit content, $4.99 with the polybag. That's actually not bad. We'll have to see how that goes, and I like that they're really digging into it. We're seeing more stuff with Blade. Blood Hunt is very interesting. We'll have to see how he kind of ends out with that, because that one's coming out this week. We've got a Mystique 1 of 5. Venom 38, which evidently is going to have Doctor Strange popped up in. Let's see. Old Man Dylan Brock's adventure through time to bring an end to the Venom War takes him to one of the darkest places, the realm of Chthon. Can even Doctor Strange help him when confronted with the ultimate temptation of evil? 32 pages, $3.99. And the Venom War will have been going on at that point. Issue 3 of 5. Ewing, Ivan Colio. Eddie Brock, Dylan Brock, Peter Parker. Who is the ultimate host for the Venom symbiote? If the wrong one wins, it would spell disaster for the world. But which can save us all? The tide of war turns here as one of the contenders is eliminated. It's like, oh shit. 32 pages, $4.99. Got Zombiotes, 3 of 3. That's weird. Venomous, 3 of 3. Venom War, Fantastic Four, 1 of 3. It's really, it's interesting for that going on that they're doing them, but they keep doing it. They've done stuff like this with Gang War, Blood Hunt. I guess it's working out for them, but it seems kind of strange. We got the Lethal Protectors, Venom, 2 of 3. I guess if it doesn't take off what's going on in the main series for these certain characters, I'm fine with it. If it's a value add that you're like, okay, it's this price that gives me more kind of information or connective tissue with the event, I think that's actually a pretty decent thing. Venom War, Spider-Man, 3 of 4. Now granted, that cover looks fucking boss. Like, oh shit. Sentinels 1 of 5. This one's kind of interesting. Who are the new Sentinels? Let's see. Oh, covered there. The original Sentinel program was human supremacy and fear coded into circuitry. But now their legacy falls into the hands of mutant kind. Powered by cutting-edge nanotech, this new generation of Sentinels protect a fragile peace between mutants and humans. Interesting change up there. But when a Sentinel is your job, your life, is it possible to stay human? Mount up as Alex Patnadel, Carnage, and Justin Mason, Spider-Punk, bring you a brand new team of heroes that will take on the most heinous mutants. The first mission, capture Omega Red, 40 pages, $4.99. Wolverine issue 2. Exceptional X-Men issue 2, Dazzler 2 of 4. Nice for Dazzler. X-Men issue 5. Let's see here. There. While the X-Men engage the social media sociopath upstarts, Kid Omega and Psylocke dive deep into the mind of a troubled mutant, Silence. Psychic rescue in progress. But Quentin Quire has never been good at keeping his mouth shut. Nah, not really. 32 pages, $4.99. X-Men issue 6. 2 in 1 month. While the X-Men attempt to unravel the globe-spanning conspiracy arrayed against them, Temper and Magic work to investigate one closer to home. Merle, Alaska holds more secrets than just the ones kept within the factory. The two mutants must leave the safety of their headquarters and the streets for answers. 32 pages, $4.99. We got X-Force issue 4. NYX issue 4. I mean, that's a pretty cool cover. Holy shit. Phoenix issue 4. This one's gnarly as fuck. Beware the God Butcher. His call has gone out across the universe. He will have his retribution. He will bring his awful vengeance to bear. Gore the God Butcher is going to kill the Phoenix. I've mainly just seen him done stuff in Thor. It's kind of cool to see him brought up more kind of like that. Uncanny X-Men issue 4. X-Factor issue 3. Deadpool Team Up. Conquest 2099 1 of 5. 2 of 5, and some Wolverine calls there. Crypt of the Shadows. What the fuck is that? Crypt of the Shadows, issue 1. Cracking open the crypt. As All Hallows Eve approaches, the heroes of the Marvel Universe find themselves once again facing the terrors that lie in the dark. From creatures that lurk in the deep to sinister sorcery, don't miss out as your favorite heroes get put through the ringer and are forced to face down the malevolent forces of the Marvel Universe. Pick up this terrifying tome at your own peril, true believers. 32 pages, one shot, $4.99. Different and interesting there. Benjamin Percy, Steve Fox, Chris Cudon, and Jason Liu. Raphael Ienco, Carlos Magno, and more. Phases of the Moonlight, 3 of 4. Werewolf by Night, Red Band, issue 3. Zombies. Predator vs. Black Panther. Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes special. This is kind of cool. Issue 1, Carlos Hernandez, Felipe Smith, and Melissa Flores. Daniel Bayless, Jan Bazaldua, and Moses Hidalgo. Robbie Reyes, aka Ghost Rider, burst into the Marvel Universe and has been blazing his own trail ever since. Celebrate Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month with 3 brand new tales from a host of talented writers, including Carlos Hernandez, Melissa Flores, and the return of Felipe Smith, one of Robbie's original creators, as they put Robbie through his paces and he races through the Marvel Universe, plus the print debut of an all-new Ghost Rider. 32 pages, one shot, $4.99. Yay! Like Robbie. And they just kind of screwed him over. Amazing Spider-Man issue 59. Yeah, we're getting nuts here. The mano-a-mano fight that started last issue is so huge it took over the cover to here. Come see John Romita Jr. do what he does best with the most brutal fight in Spider-Man history, Spidey vs. Tombstone, in issue 60. I didn't know that this was happening. Zeb Wells says goodbye to the Amazing Spider-Man in style with his collaborators John Romita Jr., Ed McGuinness, and some other special surprise guests. When one era ends, though, another begins as the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man gets a special prelude by Joe Kelly. 64 pages, $7.99. That's nuts. Keep that in mind. I'm definitely in... I was like, it's nuts. I mean, I've been reading it for so long, and we're ending at 60. It's like, that's actually a pretty good run. We'll have to see what goes on here and how the next one pops up. I'm not that well-versed with Joe Kelly's stuff, but I've seen that he has worked on Spider-Man before, so it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that when we get there, especially with the setup. I'll talk more about that as I do stuff with what was popping off with San Diego Comic-Con. Spider-Man 2, Reign 2, Spectacular Spider-Man, Blue Moon, Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, introducing the Ultimate Sorcerer Supreme. Let's see how that goes. Ultimate Spider-Man 10, Ultimate Issue 5, introducing the Ultimate Hawkeye. Let's see. Of course, Avengers Assemble is popping off. Avengers issue 19. Let's see. Doctor Doom puts the Avengers to the test. But what is the purpose of the Avengers? To prove why Doom's way is not the right way, the Avengers will have to face their greatest threat, their own dark past. Meanwhile, T'Challa embarks on a clandestine mission. Yeah. Boop. Ultraman X Avengers 3 of 4. Namer? Captain America issue 14. This one's nuts. The New Warriors 3. J. Michael Straczynski revisits Thor and Spider-Man. Still reeling from recent events at the Front Door Cabaret, Captain America needs friends now more than ever. But Spidey and Thor have problems of their own, and so the impromptu Warriors 3 set out on an adventure that will either draw them closer together or drive them all insane. That sounds nuts. Fantastic Four issue 26. The world's smartest man, Reed Richards, universally acknowledged, and the world's hottest man, Johnny Storm, self-proclaimed, are home alone. Their only job is to make sure nothing untoward happens to the farmhouse while everyone else is away. But when Reed develops a magic detector that goes haywire when pointed at a specific spot in their basement, and Johnny convinces him that they should absolutely start digging up any and all cursed objects they find, things quickly spiral out of control. Will Reed and Johnny accidentally open a hellmouth underneath dear old Aunt Petunia's farmhouse? Yes. Will they be able to close it and fix everything before the rest of the FF return? That's much less certain. Ghosts and Demons star in this special Halloween issue narrated by both Johnny and Reed. 40 pages, $4.99. Cool for that being a kind of bigger one and more expensive. Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. Daredevil issue 14. Incredible Hulk issue 18. To save Charlie Tindwell, Banner has betrayed Hulk, leaving him a slave of the immortal Ellis. Meanwhile, Charlie finds a mysterious ally in the cult of Lycana, one who could help Charlie escape or bind her fate to the Skinwalkers forever. This issue leads directly into next month's Incredible Hulk Legacy issue 800. Don't miss it. Damn. Nice on Incredible Hulk there. The Immortal Thor issue 16. A blast from the past. In Asgard, Thor weighed his obligations as Allfather and as Gaia's child, and what he owed to both sides of his nature, while on Earth, a risen evil sought new gods to challenge the old, and found them in Thor's earliest foes. This is the story of the immortal Thor and the radioactive man. Definitely looking forward to that. Deadpool issue 7, Blood Hunters 3 of 5. That's taken a while. Scarlet Witch issue 5, Get Fury issue 6 of 6, Alien Romulus, Star Wars Ewoks. Let's see, Star Wars. No Doctor Strange or anything sadly like that. So, I'll still have to see what kind of goes on with that. There are some other stuff that I'll talk about in my Comic-Con one that I might be looking forward and into at some point, but that is actually in November. So, those are the main ones that I was mainly interested in. If there are ones that I skipped over or whatnot and you want to talk about, just talk about them in the comments and just tell me what you're thinking. I'm excited for what's going on. Iron Man, I'm especially excited for. I want to see what kind of goes on. I like seeing what's going to be going on with Cap and Spidey and Thor. A lot of kind of interesting and cool stuff going on. I might be sticking around with X-Men, at least at the moment, but that could change up depending upon what goes on. And we'll see how I'm liking the Spider-Man creative team that's going to be happening up as well. So there's going to be some kinds of shakeups. There's going to be ones that are being introduced. I mean, I've been liking Jed McKay's stuff so far, and I think that X-Men issue 1 was a pretty solid one. So we'll kind of see what goes on. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you like them, if you don't like them, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.